Hello to everyone. My name is Mikhail Korozey. I'm from Kyiv, Ukraine. I'm Yondan Aikido Aikikai, and I follow my teacher Shihan Robert Zimmerman and Shihan Toshiro Suga. I'm start practicing Aikido in January 2005. It was Federation Aikido in Ukraine. And my first teacher, Bogdana Vashchenko, she was a senpai of Alexei Kudryavtsev, president of Federation. We have a full schedule, like many classes per week, kids class, old ages and adults, private lesson, some seminars, of course, event with collaboration with my friends from all Ukraine, like different clubs, different dojo and organization. Because of my following of my teacher, I'm joined to many seminar outside of Ukraine, Europe, many times in Poland, Canada, France, Mexico. Couple weeks before the war started, with my colleagues from Ukrainian society, Aikido society, we discussed about our plan on spring and summertime. For example, like some events on different city, again with collaboration, different clubs and dojo, and summer camps. Meet with our teacher outside of Ukraine. For me, it will be Canada and France again, probably maybe Poland too, but it's unfortunately it doesn't happen. It was horrible moment when the mom of my wife called us at 5 o'clock of the morning, and she just said it started. Of course, we cannot believe we on TV and watch it all this in news like missiles and our cities, and yeah, it's very scary. First day it was siren doesn't work, but on TV always show like the citizens must hide in bomb shelter. It was winter cold time, and we tried once with kids, of course, because of kids. If not them, we don't go from our apartment. And it was very cold. We afraid about them, and understand they can overcold and be sick. So we think, and because of the we live in capital, we understand that first day it will be heart attack to our city, and we decide to move from Kyiv. We live in the edge of the city, but we need like more than 3 hours to live out because was crazy traffic. First of all, we want to go to the west part of Ukraine to our friends, but in usual time it's take like 10 hours trip, and on those time it was like 36 hours. So we decided move a little bit south in Ukraine for some time to stay there. After a few days staying in south, with this road was unloaded, and we decided go to the Uzhgorod city because it's nearest to Europe border. Because I need to kick out, if I can say this way, my family, my kids to Europe, more safety place. But the funny thing is, we travel 5 days by Ukraine. It was crazy traffic jam, no gasoline, no food. It was really horrible. Then finally we find a way how to move my family out of Ukraine to our friends. Some people start calling me and ask me about help with some stuff for military. I never say no before because I have a lot of friends. I ask them, then I figure out like a lot of stuff like deficit, and I try to understand how I can help people. And it's became like a snowball. It's bigger and bigger, like many connection, more needs, different type of needs. This is how I became the volunteer. I found in money to buy some stuff, then I understand I need bring by myself this. So I start traveling by train and cars, different city, Ukraine, and bring some stuff for military, some medicine care to help them. Of course, from 24 February, we stop all our classes, all our practice. And first, when I continue again, it was Uzhgorod city. the dojo of my friends. They renovate the classes, and of course I decide to join. It's really helped a lot to refresh the mind and became coming back to feeling in previous life. It's really good feeling when you, after some time, when you doesn't have the chance to practice. All life was broken, everything was changed around, and we coming back to tatami. It give you feeling to coming back to your previous life and feel yourself again like you're again the same person, but already with change inside. Almost 3 months I traveling by Kyiv, and as usual it was point of destination from where I start new trip. Then when I stuck here because of I can help from this place, like because of connection with different volunteers which I found in my way. And I understand like I'm sitting here more long time than I think, and I decide to call my students and my friends to join some classes. And this how we start to renovate again. It's a small group, like 7 people. And now we decide maybe even in summertime, make summer camp for kids. I hope we will make it. And during time war, you really understand deeply the greatest idea of philosophy of Aikido about we don't need conflict. And this feeling connection between the previous life with hope about future life. It's really important to keep practicing. It gives you a feeling of some stability, like not only physical, but more important is psychology stability. It's really help from stress and keep connecting with people, with not only with your own student, but you have relationship with and talk about something with your friends from different countries. Because of volunteer things, I meet the old friends which I cannot see like 15 years. We practiced together before, and not only from Aikido, I meet the people from dojo, from different style of martial arts. They do the same things, like maybe a little bit different, but stay volunteers. They help a lot each other with different like delivery on find something, and it's really big family which became stronger to in this connection to help our military to win. And of course, it's very important continue practice for kids because they must keep something from usual life. They're really smart, they understand everything what's happening around, but no skills to fight with this inside of them. If they continue something like practicing Aikido, it help them to stay like in usual life, not be so stressful. It's really important for kids, of course, not only for adults. For example, this war broke our plans about the big seminar, which is usually made in May, and it's like from 10 cities, more than 20 clubs, like more than 200 kids coming in these classes. It's like huge one, all Ukrainian seminar, which again, unfortunately, doesn't happen. Start again practice in Uzhgorod city. We tried to find the time because the schedule very strange. Sometime from morning, sometime in the night time, during the day. You must unload some food help, and we must like jump in the car, go to the practice, then coming back again to download this on train maybe. So it's really, because we understand if we don't practice, you will be broken. Ukrainian Aikido Society waiting our win for starting our schedule as usual. And first of all, invite our teacher to make seminar in our dojo and meet our friends from all world. Not only like we do now with help of Zoom on something like this, because we need to feel each other, hug each other, share the dish, and drink some beer. Thank you so much for your attention, and please continue support Ukraine. We will win. See you all of you on tatami.